All right, guys, welcome back into the channel. Crypto info, blockchain made easy with Frank the Crypto Tank. Excuse me. Welcome into our Sunday morning live episode. It is about, oh, excuse me. Hang on. Yikes. It is about 6:30 in the morning, Colorado time. And we are going to get into some stuff today. Hang on, let me see. Let me close all my tabs out here. We're gonna get into. We'll get to that in a second. We're gonna get into today. We're gonna get into crypto ETF. We're gonna get into Trump news information. Sorry, guys, my allergies have me not speaking well. Excuse me. Yikes. Sorry, guys. Boy, it was completely fine right before I was ready to start. Sorry. Yeah, we're here in the crypto world, ready to take off, we think, with a crazy, potentially extended bull run. We're just going to have to see what takes place here. We don't know. Nobody knows. Futures ETF one-time launched for XRP. We've had a two-time, but we've got a one-time ETF futures for XRP. Brad says it's super important. I agree. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to disagree with him. It does make sense. eGrad Quip. Sorry, guys. Hold on. eGrad Crypto, EGRAG. I know some of us follow him in the crypto world. He's a really good TA guy. He says we could see a surge to 2,700%. Which would be nuts. 45 bucks. Technical analysis indicates bearish momentum. Bear flag in XRP right now. 4-hour chart. That's just a little bit ago. We're at like but we're gonna see. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. I think XRP is ready to bust past all-time high. Strategic moves in cross-border payments for Ripple recently. They are, okay. We already know. It's kind of like a lot of this is old news already. We already know what they're doing and how they're connecting with Swift. God, sorry, guys. Man, what the heck happened? It's completely fine. Just took over me as soon as I literally hit the start button. Upcoming $1 billion XRP token unlock. June 1st coming up, as we know. First of the month, beginning of the month. They're dumping on the market. So stupid. Let's see. Fuzzy Bear. I want to cover Fuzzy Bear today. Fuzzy Bear. Memecoin on the XRP ledger. Launched in 2024. Basically, it was just kind of like to honor supposedly the well-known XRP address, Fuzzy Bear, which famously placed a DEX order in 2014. Excuse me, 1 XRP for 1 BTC. The token embodies the spirit of decentralization and community-driven growth, focusing on fun, engagement, and organic expansion. Let's say Fuzzy. 24-hour trading volume, 30,000. All-time high, 0.00008. That's almost like how much of an XRP for a cross-border transaction. A ZERP. How much of a ZERP? 321 billion max supply of the fuzzies. Circulating supply 318 billion. Okay. Market cap 16 million. Okay. Well, I don't know. Has experienced significant growth with a 1,688% increase over the past year. However, it has faced volatility currently trading about 37% below its all-time high. Never financial advice. To me, that tells me that could be my entry point. We're going to have to see. By the way, nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. Horrible. Gosh. Cannot speak with this. Yeah, I got to tell you, we're never going to give you financial advice on the channel. It's always up to you what you do with your money. Okay? That's it. There you go. This is for news and entertainment purposes only. A lot of times I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with my money, though. But that's my business. That's the entertaining part. You guys get to watch me crash and burn. It's fun. Here, I'm doing this on the... Okay, we're back. Thank you. I had to completely clear my nose. Wow. Boy. All right. Let's run over. Oh, interesting. Key features of fuzzy. Deflationary mechanisms. 100% of the liquidity pool has been burned, aiming to reduce supply over time. Secondly, zero tax transactions. Fuzzy offers tax-free transactions, appealing to users seeking straightforward trading. It's community driven. The project emphasizes organic growth through community engagement and meme culture. And fourthly, XRPL advantages, leveraging the XRP ledger. Fuzzy benefits from fast, low cost, and eco-friendly transactions. Interesting. Fuzzy. Yeah, Fuzzy Bear. We're not a meme channel. We're a utility channel. You could use your Zum wallet, I guess. Yeah. Which makes sense. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, Fuzzy. Here, I'm gonna see if I can get my screen share going. For some reason I lost all my stuff. It's because it's not that one. Hang on one sec. Let me just get this pulled up. Where are all my stuff I had? I had a screen. Wasn't that? That's today's description. Where is all my stuff? Wait, hang on here, guys. I need to find all my stuff I just pulled up for today. About 9 million things. New Apple user am I. So I don't have anything. I had everything up for today and it's all completely gone. I can't find it. I'm feeling like I'm just being dumb with the computer and it's down here. But we don't have all day. Nobody gives a shit. Anyway, so I'm going to go on and pull that. I'm also going to, also going to pull one of these. Another one I'm going to grab. Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, that one for sure. And let's also grab. God, hell happened to me? I got attacked by something. Out of nowhere. Horrible. Holy shit. Freaking terrible. You guys deal with allergies. You know what I'm talking about. My allergies have been fine, though. I don't understand. I'm completely healthy, too. It's allergies, but it's weird. All right, Coinbase. Lame-o Coinbase. I use Coinbase. Everybody uses Coinbase. All right, let's get to some of these. Fuzzy Bear. Let's just have a quick little look. I mean, you know what's going on with Bearable Guy. You guys know the whole thing with the riddle. The XRP riddle, you guys know. Oh, interesting. Oh, fun. Yeah. Okay. Combine the decks here. Let's see what she looks like on CoinGecko. Oh yeah, also let's just do this and grab CoinMarketCap too. But let's get back to Fuzzy on CoinGecko. So, okay, here, let's see. I want to take a max out on this. Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, if you got in here, but, okay. Yep, there's our price jump. Okay, well, fuzzy. What's its, yeah, okay. Got a max supply of, 321 billion. Let's see. Okay, yeah, fuzzy. All right, fuzzy. All right, fuzzy. Let's grab your 7-day and see. Okay. 90-day. Yeah. Fuzza. Oh, let's grab the 1 month. Huh. Okay. Candle. Okay, Fuzzy Bear. Excuse me. Interesting. Today's crypto. Let's buzz through this today. Bitcoin sitting at 107.4. Fear and greed's at a 67 today. Total cryptocurrency market cap at $3.38 trillion today. Ethereum's at 2,514. I know that sounds lackluster because it is for those two. It's always going to be. And same thing with the old Solana, 172. I hold all of them. All of them. All these. Dogecoin, to be transparent, hold all of them. Cardano, do hold all of them. Chainlink, $15.19. Stellar Lumen XLM, 28 cent. Hedera Hashgraph, 18 cents. Let's see. Ondo Finance, 92 cents. Carrying on with today's chart and what I think makes sense. And we never give financial advice on the channel. That's my opinion. This is for your entertainment. So you can see if I crash and burn. VeChain, 2 cents. Algorand, 21 cents. Filecoin, $2.78. The one I don't hold. Actually, I think I do hold File. Flare, 0.01 cent. Quant, $94.19. XDC running on the Zinfin network. It's out of China. No, it's not. It's out of Singapore. 6 cents, 7 cents. Somebody in the comments is like, it's not out of Singapore, it's out of China. No, it's not. It's out of Singapore. So funny. This whole thing is hilarious. Cracks me up. Okay, maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is out of China. Tell me in the comments where it's out of. I'm pretty sure it's out of Singapore. The graph, never got into that one. Not really, no, just caught my attention. I don't know why I even said that. Why did I say the graph? Why? IOTA, 20 cents. Sandbox. It was a really weird voice inflection. Sorry, guys. Sandbox, 30 cents. We're going to need to get down this list of hair because we got some nice little low caps. I swear to God, there's nothing on my hand. I have an itch because of my allergies. You might have thought I was like wiping my nose. I try to be as funny as I can, and it never works. Decentraland, 30 cents. Axie Infinity, 2076 cents. AMP token, 0.0046 cents. Had, who are these guys? Who are these freaking guys? I love them. It's not bad. It's okay. It was funny. They totally did a. I was on their podcast and chiming in with into the comments, and I said something about AMP, and one of the guys did a wah 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 with AMP, and we're just gonna have to see. Nothing is ever financial advice on any of these channels. And by the way, these guys are awesome. I forgot. It was funny. They totally dogged me, but it was funny. They gave me the button, the wah 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 with AMP when I said AMP. So anyway, we're just gonna have to see on AMP. We'll see who's gonna be laughing last on that one. AMP 0.0046. Let's take a look at AMP's chart right quick skis. AMP on its all-time. First of all, Amperoonie has an all-time high of 12 cents. I remember because I was painting one day for a client, and I thought, I walked over to the other side of the room and I saw what it was doing. I got an alert on my phone, and it was like right here. I got the alert like literally right here, and yeah, it was in June. I was inside a client's home, and this just shows you with crypto how fast. And I thought, all right, well, I saw it spiking. I was gonna grab some money. Lots of monies. Lots of monies. And never financial advice on the channel. Please, I'm telling you a personal story. Don't think you're going to be doing things what I'm doing or something. This is what I do. I don't care what you do. I do, but I want you to be good. I just don't want you to do silly things and get hurt financially. But I'm on one side of the room, it's spiking, and I say, you know what? I need to go do this. I went to the other side of the room, large home. I go to the other side of this large dining room. I'm doing whatever I'm doing, and I thought, and I think it was maybe like probably even just 5 minutes, and I thought, let me just maybe less than 10, and I thought, why don't I do something? Let me grab some profit here on the way up if it's going to keep going up. I thought it might. I looked at the chart. And it went, and I didn't take anything. I went to the other side of the room, grabbed my phone again because I had put my phone down the other side of the room. Grab my phone. Nope. She's already on the way back down, and that's where she's ever been, is down below that point since then, ever more. And that was June 18th of, I love it, of 2021. So I've been having fun with AmpSki all in and largely here. So never financial advice on the channel. We don't give the financial advice on the channel. We do educate. We do hopefully entertain a little bit. So, here's where it was at the 12 cents or whatever it was. Was that 12 cents there? It's only showing 8, but I can't zoom in that tightly. And yeah, I did a lot of buying in here. I did buying here too, and here. I did buying all throughout this zone. So anyway, I already had done buying here, not crazy large amounts, did here. So AMP, you make a comeback for us. We are looking at let's see, with old Ampster. What if AMP and some of these other coins? What if AMP and some of these other coins could go past an all-time high of even just kind of like a 3x or so, 2 or 3x past all-time high, which they could. Someone can do 5x past all-time high. So that's a 36-cent amp. Wow. Who knows what the future brings. Let me get back to the chat. Yeah, for sure. What's up, more money? Yeah, what? More money? Someone put in the chat. What up? All right, so but let's get back to, real quick, some other charts besides Amper. What others? Mina. Almost grabbed that one and I didn't. XLR, friends of mine have. Zilliqa coming in at 0.01. Like the Zill. I like the Zill. Ox have some of. VThor sold all of it, the burn token for VChain. You get it. You accumulated by having VChain little bits, drop some bits. Ripple RLUSD listed here. Market cap 310 bill. Oh, okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. That's so funny. Casper leaving, going over. Well, Casper's main piece. Leaving, going over to Hedera. What does that mean for Casper? Casper Labs still exists. I don't know. Sorry, guys, I'm not looking at the camera. I don't know what you guys think. Drop in the comments, please, and tell me what you think about Casper Labs and the future of that project. Harmony One, have and like is at 1 cent. Harmony One, and I think we're good. We could keep going. Anchor have. It's at 1 cent. Never got Cadena. I was going to. Civic have some of that. It's at 15 cents. Engine Coin have some of that. It's at 8 cents. Never Financial Advice. Loopring have a bunch of that. 10 cents. I don't know what you guys like. Terra Luna is at 18 cents. Hilarious. Ontology never got. Leia looked at it. Like that. Nano never got. Hive looked at it. Never got it. A bunch of these I did check out and I never got it. Storage. I think I might have that one. I'm not sure. I know. I looked at Alchemist and somebody told me about Alchemist. I'm thinking. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see Alchemist AI. Right here. Coming in at 13 cents today. I think we're. Oh, Proppy. Every time I say I think we're good, I see another cool one. Proppy coming in at $1. Tokenizing real estate. Tim Draper, major investor. Proppy. Brad likes that one too. Proppy, not financial advice. Proppy. Not telling you to buy Proppy. That's for damn sure. I would never tell you to buy anything on this channel. Pundi X. Buddy told me about that a while ago. I never ended up getting it. Whoops. Sorry. I never ended up grabbing Pundi. And here is where my buddy told me about it. Where? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one. Nah, that's not the right one. Sorry, I'm being stupid. That can't be the right one. Based on that chart. XRP network, interesting. Okay, I think we're done with that. This Fuzzy Bear token is so interesting. This fuzzy thing. Fuzzy Bear. Fuzzy Bear is a meme coin in the XRP ledger created to honor the legacy of the well-known XRPL address Fuzzy Bear, which famously placed a DEX order in 2014 1 XRP for 1 BTC, which is rather interesting. What does that mean? 1 XRP for 1 BTC? What? The token embodies the spirit of decentralization and community-driven growth, focusing on fun engagement and organic expansion. Somehow I think I've read that before, because I have. I just read through this a little while ago. Look at this price on Fuzzy, guys. 0.00. Okay, so that's a tenth, a hundredth, a thousandth, a tenth of a thousandth, a hundredth a hundredth, excuse me, of a thousandth. Try to hiccup, burp, and say a hundredth of a thousandth at one time early in the morning on a Sunday after you've enjoyed just a little bit of wine on the weekend. By the way, 49. So 0.000049 for the old Fuzzy. Now, Fuzzy took the old tanker, as they do when they get launched. Let's see what happens to Fuzzy if he can regain all-time high. What the hell's that crap? Here, let's get Fuzzy. All right, max on Fuzzy. Let's just see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Look at this. I mean, okay. Fuzzy's got a little movement today. Let's go on the L chart here. Okay, so we got stop. April 2025. Yeah, which makes sense, right? Right at that jump. So yeah, Fuzzy, could she do it? Could we see a tenth of a cent Fuzzy? Who the hell knows? But boy, this is I feel like, guys, this is the go-to right here. Fuzzy Bear is a meme coin in the XRP ledger created to honor the legacy of the world. I guess it's okay. It's descriptive. I feel like we could do better than that, though. I am very critical, and I need to stop. Recent trends with Fuzzy. The latest Fuzzy price is 0.000050 compared to Fuzzy Bear's value of 0.000 from 24 hours ago with zero value. That's awesome. There's boy, what a time to enter Fuzzy. Never financial advice. I wonder what happens with the old Fuzzy. I'm going to get some with my Zami. I'm going to get some Fuzzy with the Zaman wallet. Don't ever buy anything. That's my advice. Don't ever buy anything. That's my financial advice. You do what you want. If you go against me, then good for you. That way we know you didn't do what I was saying to do. And I never gave you financial advice. So I'm saying never buy anything. That's my opinion. That's my advice to you. Just never buy anything. Okay, interesting. Pretty cool little site. I'm tempted to tap on some of these things. I'm not going to do it while we're here on the show. All right, so now back to some more Trumpy news. Let's see. Let's get back to the chat. However, we got a few bandits in. What up, Bandit? XRP. What's up, Bandit? I've been waiting for you to hop in. One of these days here. Yeah, hit the like and subscribe. Thanks, dog. Alex Corpse Coin. I don't know, dude. Help me. I don't know. I don't know this. I heard 24-hour crypto. I know you watch these guys too, dude. I'm talking to you, Bandit. What's up, dude? Yeah, man, 24-hour crypto and some of these other guys have been covering. The dude who has I think it's Aquaman on. That might not be 24 hours. I think that's Superior X trading. And then that's the dude that has Aquaman. These dudes are pretty cool, and they were talking about it the other day. So I started jumping on research on Fuzzy Bear, which you, I bet, already knew about. XRP Bandit. Go ahead and follow XRP Bandit, please. on YouTube in our community here. Support this brother here if you don't mind. Really good stuff. I hopped on and checked out some videos. XRP Bandit, hop on, like, and subscribe to this fine one in our community. Doing a great job covering what we're covering. I'm not so great on keeping up on the news lately, like ever, really, on the channel, because the way we started off with doing the production model kind of thing, but we're going to get a little more raw on the channel moving forward, so a lot more live streams and stuff, and just keeping it real and just doing today's news and shit like that, you know what I mean? Covering what's happening with Ripple, watching all the Bitcoin maxis drop the tiers, kind of like in real time. It's kind of fun. See if we can get them into the comments, engaging and stuff like this. But yeah, dude. Yeah, XRP Bandit. You're welcome, dude. Yeah, man. Everybody check my man out. Yeah, I'll keep plugging you, XRP Bandit. I saw your stuff. You're good, and you were good to come in and support our channel, and I've been getting to kind of know your work, your content, and hopping on your videos. So good stuff, guys. Support XRP Bandit on YouTube. Guys, I really don't have a lot for you this morning, and I don't think a lot of. I'm not great with the news either, so I will get better. But here, I'll tell you what. Let me do this instead of my yapping and making excuses. Why don't I hop on and see what I can do about this? Hold on now. I'm so old, I'm not great with the computers. So, which is fine. All right, I want more on fuzzy. I want to find out about this, and we will, but let's quickly, hold on guys, let's quickly jump on to, how about this? What in the, I gotta stop swearing on the channel. I wish I didn't have to stop swearing. I just want to fucking swear when I want to swear. Latest crypto Bitcoin news. Oh boy, this whole thing is gonna shift. God bless you, Bitcoin, but this whole thing is raise all our ships, please. But holy shit, Bitcoin. Oh, dumb. Government spending is up despite Doge cuts. Here's what that means for the economy and your wallet. Doge is cutting spending. Overall spending is still up. Deficit increased. Okay. Economy shrank for the first time in 3 years. Shrank according to what metric? This is so silly. What that means for your wallet. Okay, you're going to... oh, dumb. Okay, Trump's dinner. 16 guests wearing Richard Mille watches, attendee claims. Here, let's see what's up with that. Okay, so Trump put here. Let me get it up on the screen, guys. Sorry. Let's share the screen and let's grab this Yahoo Finance article right quick. And this one is Trump. Whoops. And it is this article. All right, so let's check this article out here. Trump's VIP dinner had at least 16 guests wearing Richard. Am I saying that right? Richard Mille watches. Sometimes I'm so dumb. It's hilarious. Anand Sinha, thank you. Sunday, May 25th, President Trump hosted the VIP dinner for the top 220 holders of Trump memecoin. May 22nd, much publicized event. Several high-profile guests for this black tie dinner. Chinese-born crypto billionaire Justin Sun, who launched the Tron cryptocurrency. I have a brother-in-law who loves that one and has Tron. Good for you. I hope Tron goes to the moon for you. was the most high profile guest who said Trump awarded him a golden turbillion. Turbillion? Am I saying that right? Turbillion? I'm so dumb sometimes. Watch. Boy, I'm so dumb. The watch is worth 19 mil. Wait. Oh, sorry. No. Sunbot Trump tokens worth 19 mil. Sorry. Yeah, Russian-born crypto entrepreneurs, another Nikita Underwolf told the Wall Street Journal this is a historic event when the 47th president, Donald Trump, performed a speech for us. I'll try to do the accent. You cannot compare to any reward. He said he spoke with more than 50 guests at the event. That was my Russian, not very good. How she might have said it. Former NBA star Lamar Odom. Not saying it in his voice. Not going to do that anymore. Disappointed with Trump. I am very disappointed that Trump didn't spend more time at the event. He was not interacting with us, said Pinto. Oh, well, hang on. Wait, hang on. However, the experience left a bad taste in Nicholas Pinto's mouth. So do pinto beans leave a bad taste in my mouth. That was a horrible joke, but it's true. I hate pinto beans. Pinto, one of the 20... Pinto the complaining here. One of the 220 guests told WSJ he bought the meme coin the day Trump released it, and he said Trumpy boy wasn't around to rub elbows with him, whose father drove a Lamborghini to the golf club. That was fucking hilarious. Loving it. Loving this. Wait, hang on. Somebody's dropping down here. Hold on. Wait, what? Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Bandit. Yeah. Right on, Bandit. Tracking you. Yeah, I'm with you, Bandit. Yeah. I don't know. Here, let's get back to this real quick. Yeah, thanks, Bandit. So Pinto also complains that Trump didn't talk to any of the 220 guests, maybe the top 25. Okay. The food sucked. Pinto said the food sucked. In his quotes, wasn't given any drinks other than water. Wait, we never get to hear shit like this. He said the food sucked, in quotes, Pinto said, wasn't given any drinks other than water or Trump's wine. I don't drink, so I had water. My glass was only filled once. Pinto also underlined the not-so-subtle opulence at the dinner where Richard Mill watches weren't even rare, Pinto said. I saw at least 16 people wearing them. Richard Mill is a Swiss luxury watch brand that creates high-priced clockwork watches. Okay, it's still a nice watch, I think, though, but still, okay. All right. I don't know. I'm going to keep going these articles today. Can cryptocurrency XRP reach $3 again? What kind of stupid shit is that? That's why Motley Fool, you're a fool if you follow Motley Fool. Not financial advice. These are our opinions. Motley Fool. How stupid could Motley Fool, why would you ever even ask that? You're so misleading. That would lead me to believe that that would be a thing for it to get back up to $3 XRP. Really, Motley Fool? You fool? Johnny Rice? Hey, Johnny Rice, why don't you stop misleading the public? You jackasses. Oh, boy, I'm calling you out on the Motley Fool. I used to read the Motley Fool way back in my early construction doing days because a former boss of mine, employer, awesome guy, heavily into stocks, the market economist, knew his shit, man, and he would teach me where he could, and I never latched onto it. And this is way back in the day. I'm 54, okay, so this was back in 91 or 92. Anyway, I learned a little bit about charts and things, but hardly really not anything at all. Really nothing I could hang on to. And so, I used to read the Motley Fool, and I used to, now I'm learning about investing. Now that I know what I know, and I look at the Motley Fool, I laugh my ass off. Motley fool. You misleading fools. Totally misleading people. Completely misleading. Or you just don't know and you're just not really very bright. Johnny Rice. Sorry, Johnny Rice, because if you're going to put an article with a headline that says the title of your article is "Can Cryptocurrency XRP Ripple in Quotes?" Okay, I don't know if you even should do that. You understand what this all is. You should just say XRP. Reach $3 again. Let's see what this guy says. I'm gonna rip this up now. Now I'm gonna rip you up when you're leading with this because you're misleading with that leading title. Key points: as Bitcoin reaches a new all-time high, XRP's recovery has lagged behind that of other major cryptos. Many investors fundamentally understand XRP's use within the banking industry. Yeah, do you? Do you when you say this? Do you know the connections? Johnny Rice, stablecoin adoption further threatens XRP. I'm ruthless. I'm sorry, Johnny Rice. But you got to, come on, you got to admit, you're doing this. If you really do know, like we know, then you're doing that. You'll see you're doing this. Come on, dude. Really? Can cryptocurrency XRP reach $3 again? Oh, I don't know. You think it can? I don't know, Johnny. I'm going to ask you. Do you think it can? Many investors fundamentally misunderstand XRP's use within the banking industry. Does that include you? I don't. Stablecoin adoption further threatened XRP's main value proposition. What? No, it doesn't. You don't understand this stuff, Johnny Rice. Stablecoin adoption further threatens XRP's main value proposition? No, it doesn't. It frickin' throws fuel on the fire, Johnny Rice. Hey, Johnny Rice of the Motley Fuel, Motley Fuel the fire of misleading people. Motley Fool. Hey, Motley Fools. This Motley Fool called Johnny Rice. How funny that I used to read the Motley Fool and not know what in the hell anything of this stuff was concerning finance. And I was trying to learn. And I read articles and I believed these people and I took it to heart. And now that I know what I know all these years later, I'm reading an article from the Motley Foolish bullshit Johnny Rice saying, holy shit, saying some foolish shit. Dude. All opinions on the channel, by the way. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only, and these are our opinions. Never financial advice, never to be taken any other way. I have no facts on Motley Fool, this company. I could give a shit about Motley Fool now that I see stuff like this and when it all comes to light and you see the light now, years later. Okay, Johnny Rice, stablecoin, here's a key point that you're making. You're saying stablecoin adoption further threatens XRP's main value proposition? No, it doesn't. It supports it. First of all, RLUSD alone, Ripple's stablecoin absolutely supports its further, the further burn of XRP moving forward, which makes it more scarce and raises its price. So no, not correct on that. No. And many investors fundamentally do not misunderstand XRP's use within the banking industry. That is also not correct. I don't believe that is correct right there. I believe that they're smarter than the average bear, Johnny Rice. Because if I'm smart enough to see it, and my fellow XRP community folks are smart enough to see it, and Brad is telling you, and so is David Schwartz over the years with interviews, and if you can't pay attention and you can't see the truth about XRP, you would never say these things because that means you don't understand XRP, Johnny. I'm going to get further into your article and just take a peek. But yeah, a $3, you would never say that, ever. And you, of course, always with Motley Fool, and always with these, these companies that put this stuff out, I get it. You guys have to stay ultra conservative. I get it. You don't want to get in trouble with lofty price predictions. Why don't you just follow the charts, though? Why don't you just pull a fib sequence on XRP and you are not, or two, right? And you're not at $3. Can you get real, please? XRP is legit. Okay, well, thanks. Here, let's get back here. I want to see what else you're saying. First, let me get back to the comments real quick. I didn't realize this one was going to be so long. We got Luke in here and Bandit's in here. Oh, Bandit, thanks. You can swap Fuzzy Bear directing XRPLs. It runs in the XRPL. Oh, shit. Sweet. Yeah, I'm going to try this on the old Zaman. Bandit, thanks for the tip. Yeah, Bandit, Luke's our dude, man. Yeah, Luke's our production dude, Bandit. So, that's cool. Yeah, you gotta get Bandit. Start putting out some more stuff, man. I want to see some more stuff. I like Bandit's material. I told you I ran through a bunch of Bandit's videos, and y'all need to get on board with XRP Bandit. Just type that into a YouTube search and support our XRP brother in the community here. You need to be doing that because, like I said, I popped on a few videos and my man's on point. I'm going to go ahead and, now that I got to the chat, guys, I'm going to figure out this split chat screen with my production guy, with Luke. I'm a knucklehead right now with this. I am trying to get to better. I am getting better. Let me real quick, though, get back to this guy here. Sorry, I'm ripping apart Johnny Rice for misleading the public. I am saying, that's my opinion on XRP, with a couple of key points that he does not have correct. Let's just see how he does. I could be being a little too harsh on my boy. Let's get back to him. All right, he's saying this has already been a roller. Oh, wait, hang on. 10 stocks he likes better than XRP. I got to see. Not pulling your bullshit. Whatever, motley fool. You enticing and trying to, that's what I didn't like about Motley Fool, was that they would always pull that thing where when you would want to see something that's so interesting, and they would have that box pull up all the time like that, where it's like you gotta like sign up to. It's like, okay, Motley Fool, I don't need you to tell me what stocks are better than XRP because I know what they are. Don't worry, that's our opinion, never financial advice on the channel. Please. I'll pick them better than you, son. This is already because you're misleading people with the news like this right here. Can XRP reach $3 again? Pull not even a full fib sequence and see what happens. I mean, come on, dude. How lame-o. This has already been a roller coaster ride. A roller coaster year for investors. After hovering at a near historic at a roller coaster. Okay, you know what? Those guys. Crypto markets followed suit. Yep, true. Bitcoin reached an all-time high in January for pledging nearly 30%. So I would like to know, once again, Bitcoin rides with the market, USD, right? The printing of Tether, and Tether needs to hold United States treasuries. So that being said, they're tied to the US dollar. So how is that a store of value? Because a store of value means you're hedged against the system goes down like that, the market goes down, reg market. But then, Bitcoin's supposed to be like, then it goes up, but it doesn't. It goes down with it. So how is this a store? That's not a store of value. Store of value means it's separate from it, and it holds like what metals would do, right? So I'm no genius, but I want everybody to answer me in the world how Bitcoin is this store of value, meaning it's hedged against. I don't understand the reg system. I mean, I don't understand when the reg system goes down, Bitcoin goes down. That's not called the store of value. I don't get it. I'm just saying I don't get it. And I hold Bitcoin. It's fine. I hold Bitcoin. I want Bitcoin to go up. I want Ethereum to go up. I think Ethereum also is another one. What are you doing there with Ethereum? You gained your first mover advantage, which is fantastic, but your chain was never meant to do what it's trying to do, and now we're trying to ramp this automobile up to make it be a Ferrari now at this point with, and I guess they have a good Pectra upgrade. I don't know how that went recently, like May 7th or something. I think it was supposed to make it more streamlined for the users for Ethereum, and then also it was supposed to I think it was supposed to, uh, make it Ethereum scale better. I just don't see how that is. And then I heard recently, I don't know if it's true or not, the other day that they have something coming with Ethereum really going to make it scale. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm open. I'll see it. If I see it, I'll know it. I don't believe I know. Bitcoin reached an all-time high in January before plunging nearly 30% only to recover, rising nearly 50%, and setting a new all-time high of 111 the other day here. Okay. At the same time, the crypto token XRP began the year its highest point since 2018 before plummeting nearly 50%, although it has recovered somewhat. Unlike Bitcoin and many other cryptos, XRP is still far from its recent peak, currently hovering around $2.40. So will Bitcoin's momentum spill over to XRP? Will its momentum spill over to XRP? What did you just say? Okay. You mean will the same thing that only ever has happened and really can happen is after Bitcoin does its nice pumping, that the liquidity from Bitcoin gets dropped into other altcoins? Obviously, XRP, a major one. Who the hell knows how high that could send it? So I don't know. Why don't you answer your own question, Johnny Rice? Can XRP top $3 once again? Dude, really? That's your hook? That's your writing right there, dude. Come on. XRP is legit. The cryptocurrency market is full of projects ranging from. See, here's the thing. The people who write these articles, I want them to get more up on crypto and what. And this is. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not Johnny Rice. Sorry, Johnny. I've been dogging the whole time. This one is Trump's dinner, I guess. Oh no, maybe it is. No, I was right. No, I was right. It is Johnny Rice. No, we're back on you, Johnny Rice. It is you. It is you putting out this stuff. This is you, Johnny Rice, working for Motley Fool, putting out this stuff, which in my opinion, I'm calling this foolishness. You need to either get on the ball with what crypto is. Let's go further. The crypto XRP is legit. Okay, well, thanks for verifying that for us, Johnny. The cryptocurrency market is full of projects ranging from frivolous to outright fraudulent. While the Bitcoin and Ethereums of the world are legitimate digital assets with real-world use cases. Say that one more time. While the Bitcoins and Ethereums of the world are legitimate digital assets with real-world use cases. Okay. Ethereum's use case is to run smart contracts, which it does, and its TVL is freaking nuts. It's slow as shit, and you have indeterminate gas fees, which means you don't know until you go put. I think that's what they're trying to solve. They're bringing a deterministic fee thing to Ethereum. That's what I just heard the other day, which is freaking fantastic. Good for you, Ethereum. Good for you. I want to see Ethereum somehow be something. I don't care. Whatever. I got first mover advantage. I feel like I kind of cheated. That's my opinion. But anyway, if it wants to be this shining star and it wants to be the Sherpa that carries blockchain, crypto up the blockchain mountain, then fantastic. If it can handle it and it can be the Sherpa that does that, then I'm going to say fantastic to Ethereum and Ralph Powell and everybody else who wants to push Ethereum, and Paul Barrett and all you guys and Coin Bureau who bought a shit ton of it. And good for you. And I'm probably pissy because I didn't see it early, right, with Ethereum. That's fine. All right. But to say this, Johnny Rice, this is you saying this. This is you. It's your article. While the Bitcoin and Ethereums of the world are legitimate digital assets with real-world use case, where is Bitcoin's real-world use case as a store of value? Track records, 7 to 10 transactions per second. Or is that minute? I don't know. It's something horrible. Anyway, yeah, track records. This is what this guy says. Let me just run through it now, okay? While the Bitcoins and Ethereums of the world are legitimate digital assets with real world use cases, track records of security, and widespread adoption, there is a swath of meme coins that exist as purely speculative instruments, attracting those looking to get rich quickly. XRP definitely falls into the former camp. Okay. The token, which is created by the company Ripple Labs, is designed to make transactions between financial institutions. Yeah, it doesn't make the transactions, dude. See, that's the thing. But anyway, especially transactions that cross borders faster and cheaper. Ripple Labs has partnerships with major financial major. Yeah. It's clear technology works and is secure. Well, good for you for finding some research there, Johnny. Otherwise, such institutions would not touch it. Yeah, no shit. Underlying, you didn't name all the PNC, Santander, Central Bank of Egypt, and on and on and on. I think it's over 300 and about 1,700 NDAs as well. Why don't you mention that? Because you don't want to talk about that because then that would make this look dumb. Okay, so you can't go to bat too much here with XRP's power they have already established in the world in this article. You can't do that because that'll make you look dumb here if you do that. It'll make everybody go, well, then why are you saying $3? Anyway, Johnny, this is what Motley Fool does. Understanding a key distinct, they've only ever done this. This is their job in the world. They're the Kramer. This is their job. Understanding a key distinction. There's a catch here, and it's an important one for those who want to understand XRP's real value. Oh, well, why don't you enlighten us, Johnny? What is this? Well, what's your information you have? Many investors fail to understand that a bank partnering with Ripple Labs does not necessarily, wait, what? Wait, hang on. I don't even know if you're right with that. Many investors fail to understand that a bank partnering with Ripple Labs does not necessarily hold or use XRP itself. I think that's true that you can still use ODL without holding it, but when you use ODL, that burns the XRP though. And I think it's way more advantageous, by the way, for you to use the system if you're holding XRP, which is why banks are choosing to do that, and they will because it only makes sense. You're not mentioning that part here. You're saying the opposite. You're saying, oh, no, they're not going to hold it, so whatever. No, they are going to freaking hold it. They're going to hold a shit ton of XRP. All these banks are. Misleading, in my opinion, again. Doing this shit again. That's why you're able to sit here and go, could it go to $3? Because I don't think they're going to hold it. They are going to freaking hold it. Yoshitaka Katao, SBI Holdings in Japan, second largest bank in Japan, major supporter. Ripple and XRP, major holder, says almost every bank in Japan, and he said that a while ago, but might have been a little off on his timeline, but they haven't stopped. Almost every bank in Japan is going to be using Ripple's ODL. So, dude, what are you talking about, Johnny Rice? Where is your research coming from? Do you know about Yoshitaka Katao, SBI Holdings, second largest bank in Japan, and what he does and says about XRP? How about you go to lunch with him and then write another article, Johnny Rice? I'm sick of this bullshit. I call people out. I'm sick of dumb shit. You have this position here, over here at, maybe that's why I'm aggravated. Am I jealous? Maybe I'm jealous because you're a writer here for the Motley Fool putting this stuff out and you don't know half the shit I know on the topic you're writing about. That's hilarious. Nice job, Motley Fool. That's cool. Yeah, okay. Anyway, do we keep ripping this dude apart? No, he's done. He's done being ripped apart. Johnny Rice, you come out with better stuff next time. I'm holding you to task. You need to learn about XRP and come out with show me a better article. Johnny Rice. Show me a better article that shows me you researched XRP and Ripple and you actually know what it really does. Or you did and you already do know and you can't and your hands are tied. Maybe that's what it is. All right, I'm going to back off you, Johnny Rice. Maybe that's what it is. We got the whole Kramer thing going on. Motley Fool. Ever the game. Ever the game. And the game is because Motley Fool and all these institutions can put out whatever they wish, right? They can turn tail and say, we used to put out this kind of thing. And because whatever they're putting out is a narrative that is steering a certain way. It can't be any other way. They're not putting out blank pages. They're putting out words and they're putting out opinions and things that are shaping a narrative. Yeah. So is everybody else. Anybody writing, right? Any article. So, they could decide to switch gears and not do this anymore. This telling people, could XRP go to $3? Come on, you know damn well it's going well ahead. Way the hell past $3? Why would you say that? It's actually making you sound stupid. But we know you're doing that purposefully because you have a role in this, as does every other news article and every other media station in America and every other news article. Every other conglomerate on the planet has a job, and that is to come from a certain stance with their reporting. Duh. Frickin' duh. Okay? You might not be meaning to do that, but you're still doing that if you're a news station, media station, and putting out newspaper, putting out this content here, these news articles. You might not be meaning to do that, but you're always going to do that. You're not putting blank pages out. You're putting out words and opinions. So maybe you might want to, but you don't want to switch gears, Motley Fool, and these other ones, The Street, and all these other, you want it to go a certain way. And okay, that's fine. You exist for a reason. So does Kramer exist for a reason. The whole inverse Kramer thing. You guys exist for a reason, and your reason is to clearly take the investing public and steer them in this direction so they don't look over in the right direction. You know what I mean? What a bunch of bullshit. Let's get back to the comments. Can't wait till we have 1,000 people in our comments. We do have some people chatting in the comments now. Thank you. Luke's chatting it up. Thank you, Carlos. All my lot of money. Awesome, Carlos. I love it, dude. I love it. Well, Carlos, look at. Now, here's the thing. Okay, hang on. I'm going to get back to your comment there. Bandit's like, okay, I got to get. Look, Carlos, let me get to you first real quick. Let me get to your comments, Bandit. Carlos, here's the thing, dude. Opinion, right? Well, based on research that I've done, here's the thing. And I know you're saying go XRP, and right on, brother. I got you. All my lotto money goes to XRP, and that's kind of what it is. Like, it should just be extra money that you have. This dude's on point. This is never financial advice, and we know, at least opinion-wise on the channel, when we invest, it's just money that we always can do without, right? So in that way, when mortgage comes up, whatever is coming up, this payment, that payment, you're sitting there going, okay, you know what? I'm good. I don't need to worry about this. I don't care that XRP is down 70%. In fact, I'm buying more. That's not financial advice, but you're able to do that. So yeah, dude. And Carlos, I don't know if you're saying like just kind of like you're hoping with XRP because, I don't know. I don't know what you mean with that comment there. If you're saying that you're hoping XRP or you have the research on XRP, you know what I mean? Bandit, we're getting back to you. Bandit. Wait, Bandit and Luke have a little discussion going here. I need to follow this for a sec. Let me track on this for 2 seconds. One album is, yeah, it makes sense. Why to say it's a distraction? Yeah, most people best in the price. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, if it does good or bad, yeah, he's right. Yeah, you're right, Bandit. Yeah. Yeah. Bandit's totally over the target, dude. Yeah, Bandit. Exactly. That's what we say. That's why I say the price is but a distraction. Bandit says most people invest in the price of the token if it does good or bad in fiat value, but myself, I invest in the fundamentals, what the token allows you to do. That means he's telling you he invests in undervalued projects, so that when they become overvalued, he sells them, I'm pretty sure, and dumps his liquidity on those who then see the value. Finally, at that point, it's kind of how the game works, guys. This dude's over the target. That's why I say the price is but a distraction, for it was, for if it was 10,000, the price would let everybody know. Right, exactly, right? So that's why, that's why we say kind of like, okay, so Bitcoin, I mean, who knows? Bitcoin can go to freaking $5 million, $10 million. Who the hell knows? I don't know. I mean, I'm saying it could totally go to 200, 300K, but that's still just kind of like a 2-3x from here. So it's like, is that going to be a large enough gain for people to have to drop in 100K to then get 100K out once it goes to 200? I mean, I don't know. Those are all your decisions. Bandit says, I also think ETH is centralized. Oh, yes, it is. And it runs on a proof of stake, has the most stake. Exactly. And agreed 100%. And that is another, good point, Bandit, because I bring up indeterministic gas fees on Ethereum all the time and how they're so high. Indeterministic meaning you don't know until you pump it through. You're ready to pump your stuff through. I mean, not made to be what it is. Nice point. How about it's centralized? Besides first mover advantage, the whole ETH cave thing, how about it's centralized? Yeah, nice point. All right, we're going to get ready to wrap this puppy up for today. And thank you all in the comments. And Bandit, thank you. Please, everybody get a look at XRP Bandit on YouTube here in the community. And we just started, so our chat is what it is. Thank you, Carlos, for joining us. And we are looking to, in about, I would say probably a few months or so, we should have, I don't know, maybe 100 or so people in this chat. We better, man. We better. I'm sorry I don't do the full screen. I know, see, that's okay. And thank you, by the way, Kenneth Steed, for subscribing to our channel. We appreciate you very much. And if you don't mind, guys, please tap that like and subscribe. I know how annoying that is listening to YouTube all the time with that, the like and subscribe thing. Really appreciate you. Kenneth Steed, thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. And look forward to our live feed going on. We're going to try to do this early in the morning. That's what I'm going to do, Colorado time. So Mountain time, sometime around 6 o'clock a.m. And you guys have an awesome Sunday. And we really do love you all. And thanks for stopping in. Thanks for joining us on the channel. Carlos, Bandit, everybody, Mr. Steed, we appreciate you. Luke, thank you so much. We hope you guys have a great Sunday. More money, thanks very much for stopping in. You guys have an awesome Sunday, and we're going to catch you next